Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Kate. I'm in my nest in Australia and never been happier. I've had the bestest day and now it's time to join you for some stitching and sharing time. So I've got Fleur's book open here. See, I just absolutely love it, and I wanted to share some things that have happened in the last couple of days and really start another cycle of making using things that have been inspired by Fleur. So this is going to be random all over the place, but I hope you'll stay around, stitch along, have a coffee or whatever gives you joy. Okay, so I have done a Bella workshop at the Green Door. So I'm going to save sharing the joy of beading with you for another time, but this is my Melbourne Garden Vale Oppie dish filled with beautiful green beads, because green, I'm going to associate my discovery of green with Melbourne and Fleur. So that's there, lots to share on that. I've received an order from the beautiful Little Woolie Makes yarn store that's also in Victoria, so get the theme. And they sent me, I just love this personal touch, but look at that, variegated crochet flower with all those petals, 5, my perfect number. So I love these ladies. I wish I'd had more time to go and see them, but I'm going to share that order with you. And the other thing is I've just been filming my Christmas collab, is that what you call it? Collaboration video with Rach and Bella Crafts. So Bella is a subby of mine, I know, and follows my stitching. And I thank you, Bella, very much, because now I have been able to marry, if you like, if that's the word, this beautiful Indian braid with the burrs that I got in Melbourne at Marigold Interiors, with a damask green napkin that I got from an op shop down there as well. Probably didn't show you because I was on such a high. And that is now the cover of my junk journal. And this isn't a junk journaling video, but I'm so excited to have started this collab. I've got Rachel from Roxy Creations paper in here. I've got the girls' digitals. It's just been so much fun already. So a little bit of influence, and look, there's the green. So that's my happy day, Scotty paper journal. Then this is the Fleur page. If I could screen, if I could, what's the word? I don't know, it's a video word, but look at Kate's cake stand at the moment. That's Mum's half slip. This is, I'm sorry, people think this is a cobra or a snake or a worm, but it's a beautiful swan. And look at those colours swirling around. And I saw this page of Fleur's and I just thought that we're in sync with our colours. So I've done neutrals and vintage colours in my journal, and now I want to share some colour. Okay, biggest news. I've had 2 deliveries, and the Little Woolie order was this beautiful sock wool, and look at the name of this one, Happy Hour. I haven't been to a happy hour in years and years and years, but I thought I'd share this with you. I know that these are sold out. Julie advertised them on Instagram the other day, and I just happened to jump on. But look at those colours. Just beautiful, beautiful. And I've already cracked one open last night, so that's why it looks like Fleur's book. Of course it does. Oh, and here's some pom-pom. Look at those rich colours. So I've been working with those, and so cannot recommend this company highly enough. I'm waiting for Fleur's drop of wool on next Sunday, but in the meantime I've got these and I've got this. Delicious. So put them to the side for joy, and then now Fleur's biggest influence on me was I got a delivery, and I had to, this is a oh gosh, I never showed you something, a children's store in New South Wales, to get these exact Djeco. I think like a gecko. Maybe I need to say gecko. Now, I asked my son before, who speaks French. He said we should call this gouache. I've been guilty of calling it other things, but you know what I mean. These are the exact same paints that we used with Fleur in Melbourne to paint our florals. And now I can go crazy. And I suppose, look at that, make your own rules. That's what being crazy is. So I thought I'd open these with you. And I'm sorry, I've got ink and dye all over my hands. Oh, and I didn't even have a pair of scissors. Still working on getting my journaling side and my stitching side and crochet. I haven't even crocheted. I did think I'd share this fun with you. Look, is that glossy? Look at those. And this is what Fleur gave us. On every table there was about 2 sets of these. And you just wet them, and look, it comes with a free brush. So I got them from, a little plug, for an Australian shop in the town of Moree, which would need as much business as it could get. So it's Robin's Nest for Children. I just searched on the internet, and they seemed Aussie and in New South Wales, and I like to support. There you are. How's that for eye candy? So Fleur shared that these are chalky, and you saw me attempt recently with water, watercolor paints that I got from the grocery store. But I'm going to do some real work with these right now. So where am I going to start? I'm going to start by saying, isn't that the yummiest page you've ever seen? Fleur, you're just such an inspiration. Okay, I have with me I've got a couple of things. I've got my Fleur pouch. I've got some carbon paper. Oh, that's right, I buried it. I've got carbon paper. I had my little tracing flower to do, and we were going to get to work doing some floral painting. Oh, here it is. Okay. The other thing I'll share at a different time is Bella's beads. Oh, incredible. And I just am going to love, this is the needlebook taking shape, and I'm going to put a flower on there. But first of all, I'm going to put a flower on Fleur's pink linen. and then we're going to paint. And I should be getting dinner ready, but I'm sure I've got time to do this first. So I need to say hello everyone and how are you? Stretch for my violet teacup of water. Got my brush handy and my pen. I just want to trace a few of these. And you've probably seen me do this already. And I do think soon I'll probably be able to do these without tracing. This one. Let's do, get the order right, Kate. Shall I do a different pattern? What have I got here? Oh, that looks beautiful. How would I do that? So you know me, this is, Missy called it the other day, like, what am I doing? A stitch along, because really nothing is finished. So this is literally a photocopy of a flower that I'm not even doing neatly. And in here, I like this one because it's more complicated. And all of those little things, how do I show them? I'll do a center here and know that we have to do little dots everywhere. Did that work? Yes, it did. All right. Now, this is what it's about. I think I liked this colour over there as my favourite. So I've just got water, my violet cup. You just wet them on top. Put a bit more water. And let's get painting. So how's your day been? Sorry, I didn't ask earlier. I've had a home day, which means it's a making, a working. It's not work. Okay, don't call it that. But I've been able to be working on my journal up until now. So I'm not very sophisticated, you can see that. But Fleur did explain, like, these are a nice chalky experience. And it stays like opaque rather than my watercolor that I tried the other day. Now, when we were in Melbourne, people got the hairdryer out. To get this dry enough to stitch. Just going to wash that one out. put some yellow in the center. So pretty basic. Many of you will be way ahead of me, but let's just put that out like that. And then in this one, let's start with yellow. And dry that off. And why don't we be a bit bold with colours I've never used? So why don't we think of, I think you're supposed to put the paint on a saucer first. But you know me, impatient. They look the same even though I've used different pinks. So let's go for what other colour that I haven't used that I've got lots of. Some orange. Now if I had a book beside me, I could actually copy what the right colours are for a flower. I mean, how liberating is this? To have some children's paint. And I'm not worried that I'm going over the edges. Because I'm going to cover them some way. Because you can mix these colours obviously, so I'm just using them straight out. Let's go wild, let's go purple. So just remember, I'm just new to this, and the purpose is fun and joy and sharing. And beside me, my son is building, he wants to build a dark room. So he said, is it okay if I practice in the bathroom? So he's, I love that. He's taping black plastic to the window. He's bought himself a little suit. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So that is the joy. All right, so I won't use those colours, but I've got my outline of 2 there. So let's leave them to dry a bit. And then go to, where's my Fleur needle book? Over here. So I've started to bead it. And I'd like a flower on here. The sun has just gone down, so maybe I could just be bold. And see if I can turn this into a flower. Because there's not room for a whole one. So 1, 2, 3 petals and a little bit of yellow there. And up here is the center, a petal. I'm just doing it over the top of the pattern. So a petal there, a petal there, and a petal there. So remember, this is my determined way of, so you can see there, that's the watercolor, and I might go over it with the whatever this one's called. Yeah, stronger. We'll still stitch that. But how fun was that? Now we're on the roll. I'll just paint it a bead. Maybe we'll go orange. And what colour do we want these petals down here? I think they have to be pink. Oh, can't find my little rag. Probably need clean water, but so let's do light pink here. And we'll use that embroidery as sort of the beginning. Now notice this is on the green, far less impactful than on the pink linen. So a bit there. Oh, how did I do that? I can't remember. Okay, I can see a petal there. Make this a bit spikier. Oh, look at that. That's okay. Nearly put the brush in the pen lid. Okay, I'm going to let those dry. I so hope you liked that fun with the colour. Look at the colour of the water. Oh dear. I'll put that over there for a minute. That on there. Put the brush in. And let's do a little, how's that sound? Let's do a little bit of stitching. I'd like to, so that's wet, but look at that. I love that yellow. Ooh, so excited. And wait till I talk to you about beading with Bella. Oh my gosh. Let's that will be another video. Let's do this wild, maybe not so wild there. Let's put a bit of this around the edges. I didn't even thread up. Oh, I think that's too big. It's big as well. Doesn't matter. So let's just add some spokey bits. I will get to short and long stitch, but for the moment I'm loving just these random length stitches. Welcome to all my new subbies. Welcome to all of you who've been with me for a long time or a little time. I just treasure it. And truly now I can just say it's been the bestest day because I've had journal time and stitch time and talky time. And I've got a green door to look forward to tomorrow. So after a green door yesterday, goodness, could that be real? So now I'm putting wool over the top of the cotton. I'll fill in this little corner here. Cover this edge. Bit sticking out there, so I just want to stab that. Used up that beautiful wool. Can we get one more? Yep. There we go. Now we're going to weave like I did on. You know, it's so long. Well, it feels so long ago. But I want to do a bit of this. Look at that. Oh, love that. Oh, here is some beauty. This was a gift from Bella. I'll talk more about that, but that is silk thread with a story. Thank you, Bella. Just a beautiful, beautiful young person, and I love that she is starting out. Okay, so what color we're going to use? Maybe this? Yeah, we need a generation, a new generation, oh, not a new generation, a younger generation to carry on what we love doing so much. Okay, let's have some fun before I cook dinner. So nice to be back. Beading needles are very, very tiny. And Kate's big fingers were not naturally aligned, but we got there. So I'm just going to do a little anchor stitch. And now we're going to just weave, and good weavers can do it up and down all the way through. Because my stitches are uneven and start all over the place, who knows what will happen. But it's such fun. I think the best tip is to use the back of your needle. Pick up some of that fluoro from last week. I can't remember whether I asked you whether you were well, but you know that I want you to be. Because I'm now totally in the zone. You may not hear much from me because I want to do a few rows of this so that you can see the impact. So here, I don't know whether it's up or down, so sort of just doesn't matter in the end. Because we're just adding texture and interest. I think my eyes are a bit tired from my beading. So I want to go over that, see if we can get some sort of pattern happening here. It's like a rainbow coming through. I was just thinking then that even yesterday we were talking about rules and how many of us are bound by what we were taught in the beginning, and I was refreshed by Bella saying, "No, in the end, I just want my beads to be beautiful on the front," and that was freeing for many because we were asking, how do we carry it on the back? And there was freedom for those who wanted to be neat on the back. So I'll go down over. You can sort of see, but in this way, I sort of like that I never know. And I pick up different stitches at different points. Now I probably should check my time because I could go round and round and round and round and round. Let's go under and over a few in these visible spots. see some of the blue is coming out on that variegated. See, I can't stop now. Need to see more. There we go. So there is the start of my weave. I mean, it's nearly dry enough that I could come back and do some embroideries there, like knots and beads is what I want to do in there. But I think I'll save that for next time. I've started to put some beads up there, so stay tuned. But my eyes are a little tired after my journaling, so I'm going to say that that's probably enough of Kate in the Nest today. So I've got my Fleur paints, my Fleur inspiration. It's not mine, it's the world's, and it's Fleur's. See, I'm up the camera with such joy. My pile there, Little Woolie. Oh, look at this one. It's called Feisty. Shall we have a quick look? Happy Hour, Fresh. Put Fresh over here. No, doesn't belong. Splash. Oh, Clairvoyant. Goodness. And Hologram. I'll keep Feisty there. And you know it's happy hour anytime we're together. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a giggle and got a little bit of inspiration for your next project or the one you're on now, wherever you're up to. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, this is Kate in the Nest saying absolute thanks to Fleur Woods for her inspiration. I'm going to finish my workshop series with this one. You'll see me stitching, but it's been an incredible journey. So thank you to all of those who have inspired me, and I hope I've given you some ideas too. Bye for now.